Hello, everyone, and welcome to Info Network. Please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you, and God bless you. An open letter to Jagaban. Even the obstacles on my way, I predict them before those that will bring them will start to think about them. I plan for betrayal. I plan for backstabbing. I also plan for reunion and forgiveness long before they happen. I expect nothing. I expect anything. I expect everything. Asiwaju Bola Aham Tinubu. My dearest Jagaban, you know very well that I have always liked and respected you. You also recall that a few years ago, I warned you that everything that is being done to you today will eventually be done to you, given the choice you made at the time. I bear you no malice or ill will, but in view of what is happening in your political party and given the fact that your good friend, co-conspirator and collaborator, President Mohammed Buhari, has finally thrown you under the bus and dumped you, I am constrained to write the following. The bitter truth is that you predicted nothing and you saw nothing. The only thing you saw were your own vain delusion and insatiable greed, and the only thing you felt and that moved you was your blind ambition. You sold your whole body, spirit, and soul to the enemy and betrayed your people, even though we warned you over and over again that those you were dining with were far smarter and more astute than you. Yet, even though all the signs were there, you dismissed our concern, vilified us, treated us with contempt, demonized us, and sought to destroy us. Now the chickens have come home to roost, and the writing is on the wall. The signs are there for all to see. You betrayed and sold Lagos. You destroyed and sold the Southwest. You betrayed and sold the Southeast. You betrayed and sold the South-South. You betrayed and sold the Middle Belt. You betrayed and sold the Northeast. You betrayed and sold the Northwest. You betrayed and sold the Muslims. And you betrayed and sold the Christians. Simply put, you betrayed and sold everything and everyone in Nigeria just to feed and satisfy your psychotic obsession and compulsive ambition. Like Icarus the Greek, you flew too high and too close to the sun with your wax wings, puffed up and forward by your hubris and pride, and now you shall meet your nemesis. The spiritual wound that has been inflicted on you is irreversible and terminal, and there is no going back. The dark clouds that lied ahead of you are thick, ugly, frightful, violent, and impassable. You cannot make it through them safely or survive them. Your enemies have dug a pit for you and you have already fallen into it. They have finally stripped you naked, grabbed you by your balls, and taken everything from you. You have lost your mystic, honor, glory, self-respect, following, clout, pride, reputation, and so much more. You have also lost control of the political party that you conceived, formed, nurtured, and built. The APC was your baby, and now they have taken it from you and are set to kill it. They fooled you, used you, dumped you, and humiliated you, and now they are going to expose you, rubbish you, malign you, break you, crucify you, investigate you, and utterly crushed you. You dreamed of being vice president in 2015 and you failed. You have dreamed of being president in 2023 and you will fail. In all your plans, what you fail to appreciate is that God alone rules in the affairs of men. You refuse to acknowledge or accept the fact that the presidency of Nigeria can only be given by God, and he gives it to whom he deems fit by prophecy and divine decree. It is not about money and power, and if it were Olusegun Obasanjo, Umar Yar'Adua, Goodluck Jonathan, and Mohammed Buhari, who had neither of the two before being respectively elected as president, would never had made it. It is about God and God alone. It is for him alone to give. It is about his purpose, his will, his counsel, his plan, and his glory. He owns the presidency, and the minute any man or woman attempt to usurp his rule and think that he or she can buy it or maneuver his or her way into it by the usage of political intrigues, goal, sagacity, wisdom, power, knowledge, money, or anything else, the law disqualifies and rejects him. Such a person will fail woefully and may even end up losing everything he or she values and cherishes in his fertile quest. God will never share his glory with anyone, and he will never support a man or woman that is prepared to mislead, betray, and sell his own people down the river just to satisfy his faulty and insatiable ambition of becoming president. Yeah, the signs were there, but you refuse to acknowledge or accept them. They refuse to give you a formal position in the national executive. They ensure that some of your key loyalists in the Southwest turned against you and opposed you. They refuse to accept even one of your ministerial nominees, both in 2015 and 2019. They humiliated your protege, who you nominated as vice president, and turned him into a plant and pathetic little errand boy with no testicle fortitude or shame. They drove your nominee at FIRS out of the office unceremoniously and have placed him under criminal investigation. They have divided the ranks of your loyalists and turned even your hitherto most trusted lieutenants against you. They insulted, undermined, marginalized you openly, and worst of all, they made it clear to you privately that they would never give you power. All this meant nothing to you, and you shamelessly continue to support their evil ways and two, their satanic and murderous line. Yet, if you did not care about what they subjected you to you ought to have at least cared about what they did to Nigeria. For the last 5 years, our nation and people have suffered because of the calamitous choices that you made and the inexplicable and unconscionable alliance that you forged. You propped up and supported a ruthless, heartless, corrupt, bloody, thirsty, and cruel regime and tyrant, and a president that is clearly beside himself and whose mental and physical faculties reside in another realm and in another world. Consequently, our nation has been utterly and completely destroyed, our economy ruined, and our people decimated. They have been slaughtered, butchered, pauperized, emasculated, humiliated, marginalized, insulted, and impoverished. Hundreds of thousands of them have been murdered in cold blood in their homes, towns, villages, and farms, and millions have been displaced. Millions more have been ruined and economically destroyed, which still our country remains weak, divided, and the butt of cruel jails all over the world. Because of your choice, Nigerians are being subjected to persecution, physically attacked, enslaved, humiliated, lynched, scorned, maimed, killed, disgraced, evicted, and declared persona non grata both at home and in distant foreign lands, whilst our foreign embassies are being demolished by miscreants and local criminals even in supposedly friendly countries. I sincerely hope that one day you will reflect on all this and consider the damage you have done to your kinsmen and compatriots. Whether you do or not is left to you, but one thing that is clear: for the choice you have made, for all you have done, and for the sheer wickedness and greed that resides in your insensitive and dark heart, you will pay a heavy price both in this world and in the world to come, and the Lord will hand you over to your political enemies. Permit me to conclude by quoting the instructive words of a tweet that I posted just yesterday after I heard about the latest development in your party. I wrote, "First, Oshomole is kicked out of the Court of Appeal. Then his preferred replacement, Ojumobi, falls into a coma. Then his arch-rival, Gyadron, is recognized by Buhari as national chairman. Conclusion: It is over for Tinubu. He has been thrown under the bus and retired from politics. I stand by those words. Happy retirement, my dearest Jagaban. May you live long to see the glory of our country restored and the damage that you have done to our people repaired. Shalom, FFK. So guys, let's check some people's reactions that we have here. Here says, Jesus, I was crying so bitterly as I was reading this great piece from my wall. Great respectable man of honor, FFK. May God continue to bless, uplift, bestow you with more wisdom and courage to attend to truth irrespective of who is involved. I doff my cap to you. May you live long and enjoy your children excel bigger, greater, and smarter than you. Cause of legacy of truth you are implanting in our nation. Here says, thank you, Mr. FFK, for always standing for truth, although it doesn't go down well with some of us at times. But surely and certainly, the truth must always stand out. I love what is happening to Asiwaju, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and bullion van specialist. He's very selfish, and I remember telling a friend back in 2018 that he can never rule Nigeria because he is evil. This person said, by their strength shall no man prevail. The open letter is very clear. He that have a listening ear, let him hear. I respect you, sir, and God bless you. This person said, well, I like this. Truth is constant. FFK, please know that Jagaban is not the only one involved in matter. Your former boss, OBJ, is also involved in this macabre dance. So call him out too. Thank you for owning up to this truth openly. I have here is brilliant. In fact, if a horse is being ride in me, it won't stumble. More to your wisdom, FFK. I'm also lucky and proud to be part of you. My loyalty stands still infinity. Well done, sir. I have here it's at FFK. I sincerely salute your courage, sir. During my service years, I told my very good friend from Oshoda about your prediction on the future of APC and how Tinubu will be used and done by they used and called you all sorts of names. Since this whole drama started, he has refused to take my calls. Political Tinubu is gone. He should concentrate on making Lagos. This person said, wow, FFK has said it all in well-articulated prose. Nothing more to add. You are visionary, intelligent, and you are the spokesman of the downtrodden. And indeed a great compatriot. With permission, I will share this on my wall for continuous wider coverage. You just made my Thursday. Thank you. I have here his choice have consequences. I just remember what he said when he betrayed a woman from Ibadan from Southwest. I can't remember her name vividly. Something like Molikat, and he supported Aminu Tambuwa as Speaker of the House of Rep, but today the story has changed. In our activities daily, we shall always remember tomorrow. No man is an island. This person said, first, he had to fear said to Lagos and announced an end to Godfather in Lagos. Bullion Van gladly accepted the title of National Leader of North, thinking the title was for APC. Now we know who the real National Leader of APC is. Then Adams thought we have forgotten so soon that Godfather are not allowed in Edo politics. Finally, it took a ward chairman to suspend a national chairman. We serve a living God. Okay, this person said it is too early to cut off the head, my brother. It is an obvious fact that you lack decorum, lack political intelligence and smartness to overcome the waves of enemy, but just chill and learn the game proper. Thank you. Okay. This person said, in the first of the storm, we stay calm. When the stage is set, we display the ideas that stood us apart. Bola Ahmed Tinubu 2019. FFK, rejoice not. This man may be devil like all Nigeria politicians, but he remains the best in our region, if not Nigeria politics. Okay. This person said, Tinubu is our collective greatest betrayer, and a betrayer can never be trusted, even by his new friends. I have here is this man again. You have never for once predicted rightly. I could remember your prediction in the past during the regime of your party. No single prediction came true. Maybe you will be better in predicting football matches. Okay, bet Nigeria to be precise. Just want to be relevant at all time. Okay, I have here Tinubu was never a member of PDP, so why accuse him of betrayal? He's wonderful party man who never defeated to another party since 1999. APC will resolve their internal crisis before 2023. Politics is marathon race. Tinubu has done more good to Buhari than most of the new gladiators. If the president now feel it's time to discard a great supporter, no shaking. So guys, what's your opinion on this? Kindly drop your comment on the comment section and please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you and God bless you.